I'm Katatan Bash. Hi, everyone. I'm Camryn from Washington, D.C. Just a reminder before we start our podcast, remember to subscribe and to share our YouTube channel where our Kurdish music podcasts can be found. So, Nasser and I have selected a song and music video from a beautiful Kurdish voice called Hamid Hamidi. He was born in 1974 in the city of Sanandaj, also known as Sina, in the Kurdish region of Iran, and died at a young age of 30 in 2005. However, during his short singing career, he produced many hit singles and albums. He could sing in Kalhuri or Kermashani dialect, and that's why he was and still is very popular in the Kurdish provinces of Kermashan and Elam. For today, we have selected to watch the song Armani together and learn about it. Kakastro is here with us as an expert on Kurdish language and culture. So, Kakastro, what do you think of Kakamid?
Oh, Camryn, thank you for inviting me. Hamid, is a very famous Kurdish singer, singing or re-singing, reproducing Kurdish folk songs. And like you said, he could, although he is from Sina, and in Sina they speak our dialect, but he was smart enough to learn a dialect spoken in Kermashan and Elam. It's a sweet and beautiful dialect called Kalhuri. I wish as a linguist I could learn to speak that dialect. It's so beautiful. And he has a wonderful voice, extremely attractive. And there is a special sadness or, love or strong feelings in his voice. In his short period of singing career, he died young, so he could record many good songs and albums. May his soul rest in peace.
Well, yeah, that sounds great. Thank you, Kakastro. Now let's head on over to London to Kat Naser.
Thank you, Camryn. Thank you, Mr. Khasro. هاوڕێیان ئەم کاتتان باش ئەمڕۆ بۆ پادکەستی کاردانەوە بە موزیکی کوردی گۆرانیەکی هونەرمەندی ڕەوانشاد کاک حەمیدی حەمیدیمان هەڵبژاردووە هەروەک ئاگادارن کاک حەمیدی حەمیدی لە ماوەی ئەو تەمەنە کورتەیدا کۆمەڵێ بەرهەمی جوان و ناوازە و موسیقی و گۆرانی خستە سەر خەرمانی گۆرانی و ئەدەب و موسیقای کوردی و هەروەها ئێستاش دەچین گوێ لە یەکێک لە بەرهەمە هەرە بەناوبانگ و ناوازەکانی ڕەوانشاد کاک حەمیدی حەمیدیەگەین بە ناوی گۆرانی ئەرمەنی فەرموون لەگەڵمان بن باشین گوێ لە بەرهەمەکە بگرین و ببینین.
شوكوري شوف الله ورزقنا يرمي مايا مشوكوري شوف الله ورزقنا يرمي مايا مردم مسودي كم بكاي شودا سهاير ميمان مايا شودا سهاير ميمان مايا مستي شرايا وداس سريم ويلا ولا يا ودي كريم مستي شرايا وداس سريم ويلا ولا يا ودي كريم زنكايم ويران يشيم في الملايا وآمني في الملايا وآمني
So, Camryn, what do you think? How did you like this song and this voice?
Yeah, on my eyes, Nasser, of course, yes. So this is definitely something different from what we have previously watched, which, I thought was kind of nice. It was nice to see something, new and different. Now, no matter the dialect, I will not understand. So I will never fully understand. But I agree that it did sound beautiful, and the rhythm and the tone was like, it's hard to put into words, but it sounded amazing. And I do have to agree with what Kakasra said in the beginning, that his voice had a very attractive sound. It was like, I was like, I want more. You know what I mean? It sounded so beautiful. Now, it did kind of seem like he was a little sad and kind of uncertain in the music video that I was kind of getting. So my guess is that it's probably something to do about either a love or a romance. My last thing now. Don't think that I did not notice that mustache. I saw that. Now, it wasn't not as, of course, no measure to Kakaziz Waisi's mustache, but I did see the similarity.
Well, I'm impressed. You make a good guesses. Yes, this is a kind of sad song about his love story, and this song he says he will meet his love and he will spend the night with her, and he compared his love to a star in a dark sky. And you're right, he has a big mustache, and that's because he loved another legendary Kurdish singer with a big mustache, Kagnasar Azazi. We will soon watch one of his music video together. Let's listen.
So Cameron, he basically means that there is another guy with a big mustache, another singer, legendary singer, Nasser Razazi. So we'll introduce another singer to
I cannot
soon.
wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's a legendary. The Nasser. Hopefully, we'll watch something from him very soon. So,
yeah.
Are we ready to go to the second part, Nasser?
Yes, we go.
All right.
ورهات مايا وصلت بايا وسيفات مايا زاني ورهات مايا وصلت بايا وسيفات مايا تازا إشي تشينيايا أوزا خرايا وأمني أوزا خرايا وأمني سوكتايا وقدم نكايا هالم خرايا ودن نكايا سوكتايا وقدم نكايا هالم خرايا ودن نكايا ترى وقي سدال قيد جم كيكتايا وأرمني جم كيكتايا وأرمني
Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Kakam, his voice, it's so wonderful. And it's like, it almost makes me kind of sad because like I can hear like the sadness and the longing that like he's feeling in like this song. And it makes me like really wish, that he could have, met his love and had that. So it makes me kind of sad. And I'm also wishing that he could have lived longer, because I mean that this is like, I'm loving, his voice in this song. But I mean, life goes on. So may his soul rest in peace.
Exactly, you are right. So let's see. I have chosen a line from the video to translate into English.
The most interesting part of
Yeah, that's
this
interesting.
Kurdish music podcast. Yeah, let's hear that.
Yeah. مسی شراو داس سرم ویلا ولا ودی کرم تامس نیکم ویره نیسم ای فیلم لاو ارمنی
ای فیلم لاو ارمنی
ای فیلم لاو ارمنی I'm too drunk from drinking wine and I can't hear anymore. I don't go from here until I get drunk. Put aside this film, my Armani love.
Well, that is a line from the song.
That is the line.
That's a line. Maybe Khosrow help us for more understand about this line.
Yeah, Cameron, the philosophy behind this song and the story behind it is very interesting one, so he basically wants to say that I want to drink wine to get drunk and to forget the differences that he has with this particular woman that comes from a different faith. So this is a story of a lot of people that fall in love, but they come from different faiths. And when in the older days, the Kurdish culture used to be more conservative, and when a young Muslim man falls in love with a woman of a different faith, or the other way around, that would lead to conflicts, issues between families and sometimes those communities. This song was released, I think, in 1979, when the Islamic Revolution had just happened in Iran. And so he's basically talking about this dilemma, and the only solution he can think of is just to drink wine, get drunk, forget about those differences, put aside this film, this story, this difference. Let's get drunk and think about our love and romance. So that's the philosophy behind this song. It's a beautiful one.
Yeah, it's kind of moving. I kind of like, oh, makes me kind of sad.
Yeah, that's why he's so sad. It's a dilemma. It's a predicament, right?
I understand that. Yeah.
So he in cases, I've seen cases that families are opposed. They are opposed to marriages, interfaith, interreligious marriages, and they could lead to a lot of headaches, issues, and sometimes big conflicts. So it's getting much better these days. So this younger generation, they're more open-minded to, interfaith marriages and loves. That's what this was about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Khosrow, for that information. That is something that I actually didn't even think about. So that's a really big part of this song, and I really appreciate that. Now, that is all for today. So thank you for tuning in to the Kurdish Music Podcast with Camryn and Naser and our special expert, Khosrow. Now, just a reminder before we do end our podcast, remember to subscribe and to share our YouTube channel where our Kurdish music podcasts can be found. Jin Jian Azadi.